Hi, it's Brent MacIntosh from Remax River City. Thank you so much for clicking play. Today, I wanted to talk about investments. You'll always read that or hear about, oh, this is a great investment. And when it comes to real estate, what makes it a great investment? I thought I'd break down one of our listings that we have on the market right now. It's a side-by-side duplex. It's listed at $599,900. And it also has suites in the basement, giving it extra rental income. So you could have up to 4 tenants in this property. And I want to talk about it specifically because it is a really good investment when it comes to real estate investments. And I'm going to show you why. And anytime any one of our clients purchases a real estate investment, a rental property, these are the kind of numbers that we go over with them to make sure, is this really the best use of your money? So let's break down the numbers. I've put down some categories here that investors should be considering. Now, this isn't everything by any means. I've simplified it. There's other factors that are going to come into play. Of course, when it's real estate, location, 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 that never changes. Even if it's a rental property, you should still be buying on location. But let's just work the numbers to see if this is truly a good investment. So the list price, like I said, is $599,900. I'm just going to use round numbers today. So let's say $600,000 is the purchase price. To avoid any high ratio mortgage fees, you have to put down 20%. So your down payment on a property like this is going to be $120,000. That should be your minimum for any type of real estate investment. Never pay those high ratio mortgage fees. CMHC fees is what you'll hear. There's other companies, of course, that do it besides CMHC, but that's the big one. So 120 grand down. That is what we're looking for as far as the return on your investment, because this is your money. The mortgage, essentially the bank's money, is going to be $480,000. So we don't necessarily care about that per se, as long as the math works and we're making money on our down payment. 25 years at 3%, because you can do a residential mortgage on a property like that. It's going to make your payments come out to $22.77 in round numbers per month. So that's your mortgage payment that you're going to be making to the bank each month. A property like this duplex that we've got listed, the taxes are about $408 a month is what it works out to. These are per month. So per month, the cost of this property is $2,685. These are your hard costs per month. Now, there's going to be other things. I mean, if a fridge dies or a washing machine and you need to replace that, or any damage along the property, of course. So we're going to not factor that in today. But essentially, in round numbers, it's going to cost you $2,685. Our team has evaluated this property as far as how much you can get for rent. Minimum, what we're going to say, is $4,000 minimum in rent. And to be honest, when we were working the numbers, it's probably more like $4,600. But again, I want to use round numbers to make this a little bit easier for perhaps a first-time investor looking at a property like this or any property to see if it's a good investment. And why do we come out to $4,000? Well, I figure minimum upstairs you could get $1,200 a side, and the basement suites $800. So at minimum $4,000. And again, I think one of the sides was renting out for $1,600 not too long ago on the upstairs. So you could probably get quite a bit more, somewhere in the fives probably. So our $4,000 minus our total cost, again, we're just going to use some round numbers here, but you're looking at a profit of $1,315 per month is your profit. And if I multiply that by 12 months, so by the year, you're looking at approximately $15,780 that you're going to be making per year on this property. Now, if I'm looking at my down payment of $120,000 and that I'm going to be pulling out a profit of $15,780 per month, our return on investment is about 13%. How many other investments do you have right now that you're making 13% on? Probably not very many. And more importantly, this one is relatively safe rather than perhaps the stock market or other investments that might be making double digits. Now, this is a really great property. I don't expect it to last long. It should sell relatively quick just because of these great numbers. Most real estate investments here in the city are going to be single digits. They're probably going to be more like 7 to 9%. But if you could get something like this, absolutely awesome. The other thing that I would suggest as we get a little bit more in depth is that instead of taking out this profit per year, probably best to put it right back into the property. And instead of paying off your property in 25 years, maybe you could do it in 15 years or something like that. Again, that's probably going to be your next step when you go to your accountant, and the accountant can show you how much income tax you're going to be paying on this. And if you don't actually need the money, then best to put it back into the property, or take this, and this is what a lot of people will do, take your profit, and then that goes towards paying for the next investment. If you know anyone who's thinking about buying an investment property, we're never too busy for your referrals, and we're always happy to talk about things like this. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day.